Hello, Tay Talk and Travel. This is a disclaimer before you watch this video. I don't think that Egypt is an unsafe country. In fact, I do plan on going back. There was plenty of things I didn't get to do that I want to do, and I enjoyed my trip to the utmost. This was on my bucket list. The people were friendly. Our tour guides were great, were awesome. We had a good time. However, while there, I did make an unwise decision. And this video is just to tell you, whenever you're in any country or if you're in the States, always be aware of your surroundings, always make wise decisions. We made an unwise decision. It could have went left. It didn't, however, but this is a good story on what not to do. All right, hope you guys enjoy. Have a blessed day, and do say hello, Tay Talk and Travel. All right, what you guys are about to see is 3 different clips of what happened to us when we went to Egypt. On our very last night, we thought we were going to be like abducted, trafficked, like goners. I'll tell you more about it after you watch the clips. Gabe kind of talks about it a little bit in the clips, where we're basically on horseback, supposed to be going to one destination and ended up in the desert. So watch these few clips and then I'll tell you what happened at the end of the clips. Hope you guys get a good laugh out of it. Wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now. All right. Have a good day.
We ended up taking a horseback or a horse carriage to the Pyramid Light Show. It was kind of confusing with Uber. Didn't know where the entrance was. So once we figure all that information out, we'll let y'all know where to go. But he picked us up in the Uber. As weird as that sounds, kind of forced us to do horseback. Yeah, that's how this night is going. Catch y'all up later.
We ended up missing the show. As you can see how far off the pyramids are. We were already at the gate before this guy picked us up on this horseback. So now, when we turned that corner you just saw where all those lights were, that road, it went up a hill, all of a sudden it got dark. We thought, it was just a neighborhood. It ended up being the desert. So we are now in pitch black desert, wondering when we gonna get way over there to those pyramids. Nah, bruh, where we going for real though?
You said there's 2 shows.
Yeah, 2 shows.
Is this the second show?
This is first one.
Okay.
You have another show.
Okay.
See the like
Okay.
this. But every day the show, not English, Arabic every day, because no tourists too much.
Yeah, I just want to see the lights.
Yeah, but
I don't care about the Arabic.
Yeah, but here see the old view.
Yeah.
But stay up there, see all Cairo. My brother,
So, okay, the story goes like this. So basically, on our last day there, we were going to go see the light show. And it's where they light the pyramids up at night. All 3 pyramids. They do some type of light show. They play music. They tell a story about the pyramids, the history of it, all of that good stuff. So we were like, okay, our plane didn't leave till like 11 p.m. at night. It was like a really late flight. And the show started at 7. So we were like, okay, we can, catch the show and then make it to the airport on time. So we catch an Uber, get to the entrance of where the pyramids, the show's supposed to be. And there's a guy sitting at the gate. And we're like, why is it blocked off? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to go see the light show. He was like, no. This entryway closes at 4. This entrance closes at 4. We're like, well, we trying to see the light show. And, online they say it started at 7. He was like, oh, okay, I'll take you. So we're in the Uber now while we're asking this question. The Uber driver lets this random guy that was at the gate, get in the car. And we're looking at each other like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe this some Egypt stuff. Maybe this, maybe this his cousin. Like, we don't know, whatever. So we like, what's going on? The guy that was the Uber driver, he was like, I'm not from this area. He knows this area better than me. So we were like, oh, okay. So we thinking, he's going to basically tell him where to go. So we drive a little bit in the Uber up the street a little bit. Now it's a lot of traffic. So the guy that jumped in the Uber says, it's gonna take a long time, I tell you what, I can go get my horse and I'll get you there quicker. So we like, nah, we good, you know what I'm saying? We'll take our time. The Uber guy driver says, no, like he knows this area better than me. It's gonna take me a long time in this traffic, basically your stop was back there because that's where we're supposed to get off at the entryway that was closed. So at this point, he basically was like, your stop was back there. Like this guy can, tell you the better way to go. So this guy is like, he got a horse and carriage, but he's in the Uber with us. So we're like, well, where your horse and carriage at? They stop in the middle of the street. This guy flags down some dude, another random, and tells him to go get his horse and carriage. Okay, so now we really like, okay, this is some wild stuff going on. Against our better judgment, we get on out the Uber. Guy pulls up with a horse and carriage. So again, we were just at the entryway to where the light show was supposed to be. So we're thinking, okay, this little horse and carriage is going to take some back roads that'll get us right to where we need to be, right? And basically, he's stuck in the traffic too with the rest of the car. So we should just stay in an Uber. But at this point, we're not tripping off of it. Okay, so now we riding on this horse and carriage. We get down, we turn down a back street like we assumed we would do. Okay, we turn down this back street. We see locals, lights, taverns. It's a little rural area or whatever. Okay, still not by the pyramids, and actually look like we kind of going further away from the pyramids. So we looking at each other like, okay, yeah, what's going on here? So we begin to ask questions. Hey, where are you taking us? No, it's okay, it's okay. I know the way. I'll take you. So I'll get you there. You want to see the light show? I'm going to get you to the light show. We like, yeah, okay, but it's it's that way. Like where we going? No, I know a way. Trust me. All this. He's trust me. So we're riding back streets on this horse and carriage. Now we've been riding for about 15 minutes. Now, mind you, the show started at 7 o'clock. So now we're a little concerned. Here, we almost there. We turn up another road. Next thing you know, I kid you not, this road turns into the desert. Now here we are, pitch black. And as you can see, the pyramids are like 5 miles off. So we knew we were not making this light show. It was already started. As you can see, the lights were already on the pyramid. So we knew we weren't going to the show, but we had no idea where this dude was taking us. At this point, panic, street smarts, all of that setting in. We like, get yo. Oh, Lord, here we go. Pitch black. We like, hey, dude, where we at? Like, where you taking us, man? Hey, nah, dude, hey, let us off. But at this point, we like in the middle of the city, like in the middle of the town, the rural area where people like live, and is houses and bars and all kind of stuff. So we really didn't know where we were. You know what I'm saying? Now we in the middle of the desert that's right basically behind where all these people live. It's pitch black. So we like, hey, dude, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, or no, just trust me. We are now, we kind of like, we in this thing now. So we stay on this horse and carriage because we kind of far from where we supposed to be, which is like the main road. Now, if you look over to the right, though, you can see just how far we are away from the pyramids. So me and Gabe looking at each other like, oh my gosh, like where we going? So he get to asking questions. Hey man, like plus it's past 7 o'clock. We can see the pyramids lighting up at this time. So we know we missing the show. So dude get to hollering, no, it's two shows. We like, man, are you sure? Because we missing it. No, I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you right there. You know what I'm saying? You be good. So you know how black people are. We always got a cousin. Yeah, got the hookup. It got a back way entry, a side entryway, or whatever. So we thinking maybe that's what this is. Maybe he taking us this back way to get here. However, against, like I said, common sense, we can see these things was kind of far off. When I tell y'all, we was in this desert for about 30 minutes riding on this horse. It was so bad. The horse was tired. The horse, it was pitch black, y'all. We couldn't see. All of a sudden, the horse stopped. Like, we almost fall off this carriage. It is a downhill, like, dip. You know how if you see on TV, the desert, how be having them big dips? He had one, like, the edge of one of those. Oh, man. We like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So, Gabe, like, get me off, let me off. I'm like, let me off. Let me off, too. So, we, like, get off the thing. But again, we in the middle of the desert. We don't know. Yeah, we can't leave. Dude can't leave us. So now he has to walk the horse around. We go ahead and run down this long hill in the desert, and in our sneakers, just like, oh my gosh, the horse had to go all the way around. So now the horse get down. Mind you, we went downhill. Now we got to go back up a hill. He tell us, go ahead, get back on. We get back on this carriage. The horse can't even make it up this hill, y'all. Oh my gosh, we pissed at this point, freaking out. But again, we in the middle of the desert. So at the same time, we ain't finna walk back, you know what I'm saying? So we like, nah, just get the horse up, you know what I'm saying? Get the horse up the hill. We'll get on once we get back up this hill. He get the horse back up the hill. Finally, the horse was tired. We get up the hill, get back on the horse. We rode for about 15 more minutes, y'all. We spooked. Like, where is this dude taking us? However, it was one of him and it was two of us. So we was kind of like, hey, if we go down, like, we're going to have to just take him. He don't look like he know no jujitsu or whatever. So, jujitsu, however you say the word. Anyway, so we end up coming up on some lights. Now we see, because the pyramids, we can see that they about 5 miles out the way. You hear me? But we can see them lit up or whatever. So we missed the whole light show. We were still able to take a few pictures because we can see it so far off. It's lights and the pyramids, they huge. But so now we end up at this little, what I called a man cave in the middle of the desert. They had some rugs, some bricks, some logs set out in the middle of the desert. Somebody had set up a generator or something that provided lights to this spot. And it was a couple of people there already. So we get there and we like, oh my gosh, like, he took us to the drop off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman. They don't really mingle with females like that. So I'm really spooked. And I got to use the bathroom. So now I'm in the middle of the desert with all these men. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what I'm going to do? We get there, dude offer us something to drink and something to smoke. You want smoke? We like, no. We don't want nothing to drink it. You don't want no tea? You don't want to drink? And no, sir. You can get us a bottle of water. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the desert. But apparently they had some little coolers out there that they were plugged up to the generator too. So he gave us some water. And now, because we had rode like an hour at this point, the horse was so tired. We knew the horse wasn't going to make it back. So we needed to give the horse some recovery time. While we sitting there, and about 10 dudes pull up on horseback. Deep. We spooked. Like, oh my gosh, it's going down. This ain't funny. It wasn't funny then, trust me. But we was like, what they about to do? Like, what they about to do is we finna get trafficked. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew where we were. You know what I'm saying? We were way out, like, our phones, we both had stopped doing anything on our phone because we wanted to save our battery in case something crazy happened. And I can't make this a long story short type of thing. But anyways, at the end of the day, dude let the horse rest. He ended up taking us back. We missed the light show. Never took us. His idea of us seeing the light show was riding through the desert, seeing it from a distance. Never got to the actual spot, which is they had chairs set up like right in front of the pyramid where you could actually see the light. It was a really like a tourist thing. We never did that. So it was a lesson to us that if our Uber drops us off and we can't get to where we're trying to get, then we just don't go. Another lesson was just go ahead and hire a company. a tour company. Like, take a tour to do things like that, because then those people will be responsible for you. They'll get you to where you need to go. They know the area. They know what's going on. Not what we did, which was like, oh, we just gonna get there and buy tickets. That almost cost us. I don't know if he, looking at Gabe, because Gabe got dressed, thought maybe that Gabe smoked or whatever, and that we smoked and we could maybe smoke and they were gonna knock us out. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he was insistent on the drinks and insistent on the smoke, but we were refusing both. So again, could have just been a friendly gesture. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I do know I won't be hopping on nobody's horseback and carriage no time soon again, talking about taking me to see something that, no. I'm like, okay, well, lesson learned. But anyways, here's a few clips of our little encounter just to give you an idea. You can see where we were pitched back in the desert. You can see where we were on a horseback riding through the streets. And then we ended up in the desert. Like, what? But anyways, y'all. So, yeah, we almost got gone in Egypt. But other than that, we had a beautiful time there. That was our last day there, and we was like, dang, on the last day, why something like this have to happen? But anyway, so yeah, that's my little story. The lesson again in this is, don't be going with no strangers trying to get no hookup. All hookups ain't worth it. Trust me. That could have went all the way to the left. But God was with us. So enjoy. Talk to you later. Ask if you got any more questions, comments, like, subscribe, whatever at the bottom. Do say, Taze out.